Well, hello you gorgeous mother truckers, you. Welcome to another video. Right then, you may have noticed that the camera angle's changed. Hopefully this has solved the bracket issue, and hopefully we won't get any more of that annoying little rattle. It's amazing how sometimes it's the simplest solutions. Any case, the hot button topic, of course, is the destruction of our entire way of life by our government, and it cannot be denied at all. I mean, we can all see the systematic destruction of our history, our culture, our everything, our replacement. Now, many of us have said, well, the thing is, this has been planned all along, and people go, well, you know, but the simple truth of the matter is, and finally people are beginning to talk about and realise that the whole plan has been laid out for 100 odd years. You see, the new other hot topic that everybody talks about is the Fabian Society. Now I'm going to do a little more of a in-depth dive onto the Fabian Society, because it's an interesting and fascinating thing. Because in one respect, it was the, shall we say, the spark that ignited the fire and created the Labour Party. And that is why a vast majority of Labour Party current sitting MPs are members of the Fabian Society. And not just any members of the Fabian Society, some of them are actually like sitting on the board, and we will actually bring that into highlight in the more in-depth video. Now, the Fabian Society, it's a bit like many other of these clubs. I mean, it's like somebody will say, what about the Freemasons? It's the same thing, really, and we'll discuss them. I think we might start doing a little bit of a regular deep dive into organisations like this, because they do affect so much of our lives, yet are paid little or no attention to. The Fabian Society, for instance, as I said, has been going for over 100 years, and it's only just recently people have started to talk about them. Well, I say people, more mainstream people. Obviously, there have been people who have always been talking about the Fabian Society, just like there's always been people who have spoken about the Freemasons and many other strange and weird organisations that live and breathe in the United Kingdom. In fact, all over the world, there are these, what they call them, secret organisations, where in reality they're not that secret. They keep everything. Well, what's the word I'm looking for? They keep everything in the open. Really, they don't lie. They actually are in the open. I mean, the Fabian Society, you can read about it. They've got a website, and in there they actually tell you everything that they're going to do and everything they want to achieve. And when you read that and you have a little bit of a deep dive, which we will do, you'll find that an awful lot of the things that are happening right now, they've been saying for hundreds of years. It's no magical surprise. But because it's the Fabian Society, and he goes, oh, what's that? Oh, it's a think tank. It's dismissed. Their biggest secret and powerful use of their existence is, remember when they say the devil's best trick was to convince humanity he didn't exist? Well, this is what Fabian Society does. This is what the Freemasons do. They exist, but no one really pays them any attention, because, well, why would you? Why would you want to pay attention to a society that, well, in reality, doesn't seem to do anything? It's rather benign. It's just a stupid club, isn't it? And they'll go, yeah, you're right. It's nothing but a stupid club. We just meet and have a chat, and that's what they do, and that's how it works. That's how the whole system runs, by making you believe that you are. It's just a club. It's just like a gentleman's club, isn't it? Where we just meet and have a drink. Yeah, and then that's it. But in reality, they are huge enablers of change in our society. They cause so much and affect so much that it's only now, as I've said, that we recently have started to talk about them. Remember, it's not just Labour politicians, which there's an awful lot of them are in it. You've also got judges. Nearly all of the judiciary are Fabians. And if they're not Fabians, they're Freemasons. A lot of the senior police are Fabians and Freemasons. And these organisations are the ones that work in the background. You know, when people say, well, it's a shadowy organisation that controls things. It's conspiracy theory. There's no such thing. Then, as we will do, you look at the Freemasons and you look at especially the Fabian Society, and you will see exactly how these organisations affect everything. This is why all the plans of people go, this is absolutely outrageous. They've been openly talking about it forever. Their logo, which has popped up on the screen now, used to be a wolf wearing a sheep's skin, a wolf in sheep's clothing. They've changed it to a turtle now, or a tortoise, because it's slowly but steadily. But in reality, if you actually bother to read the stuff, which we will go through, and we'll actually, where I do my article, we'll go onto the website and we will just read through stuff together. And we'll just show. I haven't touched it yet, because as you know, whenever it's doing articles and things like that, I like to do it where I do it and read it at the same time that you get to read it, so you get my reaction to it. I've always done this. I find it a more genuine and honest way, where I can either be pleasantly surprised or shocked or, horrified, etc. It's there. It's all there. So it'll be interesting to see how it works. So we'll be able to talk about that. But you will see how all the things that are happening now, in fact, all the things throughout history that have happened have been caused by either the Freemasons or the Fabian Society. At the moment, it's the Fabian Society that are in the upper hand and the ascension, and they're the ones that are doing all the stuff. And when you understand that, watch that, read that, you understand that, that it's no surprise, and it perfectly demonstrates that people have been planning. You see, they're a Marxist organisation. See, Marxists don't believe in revolutions. They believe in insidious infiltration of organisations and then change those organisations' philosophies. You see how that already sounds familiar? Because that's exactly what's happening, isn't it? The police are captured. Every organisation in this country is captured. Tony Blair, who's one of the most archetypal Fabians, he created quangos. He stripped away the power from politicians and gave them to quangos and NGOs. Quangos, quasi-autonomous non-government organisations, or NGOs, non-government organisations, where these people have Fabians in charge and they dictate what can and can't happen. Most of the civil service are members of the Fabian Society or Freemasons. And these are the people that actually run the government, not the government. If you really genuinely believe that the government runs itself, it really doesn't. It's the civil servants who are in their life, that job forever. And, they never voted for, and they're there, and they just push their agenda. It doesn't matter who's in charge, it's their agenda. See how it works? You see, when you start the old magic down the rabbit hole, when you start going down the rabbit hole, you begin to realise that everything that you have been told is a lie. Our entire life structure and everything is based on lies. And I would call it the enlightenment rabbit hole, because that's how it feels. I feel like I'm journeying down this enlightening rabbit hole that oops, wrong gear. That shatters my illusion of everything, because it all was an illusion and all has been an illusion. Any case, I shall catch you in the updated version of when we have a chat about the Fabians and the Freemasons and we start shining a light on them. So, that's it. I'm done for this one. Ways to support the channel down below. Don't forget, if you like what I'm doing, like, share and subscribe and comment. And I will catch you, well, in the next one, wherever that may be. And we almost solved that rattle, didn't we? It just come back at the end. But then again, I was on the really bad road conditions. Any case, catch you soon.
You said to me that you can't stand the world you're living in no more. I can't say I blame you, and the whole world are just screaming out for